exploring the 5 senses of sight, smell, sound, taste, and touch. And in today's video and activity, we are going to be focusing on sounds in the kitchen. So let's get started. The kitchen can be a great place to explore the science of sound. With appliances such as metal and wood spoons, pots, pans, even potato peelers, there's a multitude of different sounds that can be made and experienced while in the kitchen. Sound travels in waves, and these sound waves can travel through air, water, wood, or even along a piece of string. They make noise by traveling in different vibration waves that produce an abundance of noises such as chiming, clanging, or dinging. So let's explore those sound waves just a little bit further in today's activity where we're going to be making music in the kitchen. All right, so let's get started with what we are going to need for today's activity. For today's activity, you are going to need 4 to 5 different glass containers or cups. Ideally, it will work best if all of your glasses or containers are identical, but if you don't have 5 of the same ones or 4 of the same ones, that is okay. You can use different heights and lengths. Your pitches are going to vary a little bit more for the project, but you can definitely still do it. So I got 5 of the same glasses here. And then you are going to need different dinging tools that you're just going to use to ding the sides of your cups. You're going to need something that is plastic, that is wood, and that is metal. So for my plastic, I'm just going to be using a reusable straw here. For my wood, I'm just using a pencil. And for metal, I'm just going to be using the very end of a metal spoon. And then, of course, for this project, you are also going to need some water and a measuring cup. So let's get started. Alrighty, so after you have all your materials collected, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be filling each of your cups with a different amount of water. So starting with your cup number 1, what you're going to do is you're going to fill it with 1/4 cup of water. Then your next cup, you're going to fill with 1/3 cup of water. Your next one is 1/2 cup of water. Your 4th cup, 3/4 cup of water. And your last one is a full cup of water. So between your 5 glasses, you're gonna have 5 different amounts of water starting at 1/4 going through a full cup. So after you have all your glasses set up and filled with the different amounts of water, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your different kind of ding tools here, we're gonna call them. So your plastic straw, the end of your spoon, and your pencil. So your wood, your metal, and your plastic. And you're just gonna very lightly ding the very sides of your cups and see if you can recognize different pitches with them. So start off with your plastic material here and just very lightly just ding the side of the cup and see if you can notice any difference in pitch per cup. So for example, you may notice that the last 2 here kind of have a different pitch compared to these first 3. So play it again. So these last 2 kind of have a lower sound compared to these more full cups, which have a higher sound. So go ahead and try that again, but this time use your wood material, so my pencil here, and see if you also notice a difference compared to your more full cups to your less full cups. So again, I kind of heard that these 2 were kind of lower pitched compared to these ones, but it did have a different sound compared to the plastic straws. So it almost sounded a little louder compared to when we hit it with the plastic. So. And then for our last test here, we're gonna hit it with our metal, so just the very end of our spoon, and we're just gonna tap the sides of our glasses. You don't have to hit it very hard at all, and see if we can hear a difference between those pitches compared to the ones that we heard with the plastic and the wood. So again, I think this one was even louder than our pencil, which was louder than our plastic. So you can see that depending on what you're hitting it with, it makes different volumes and also pitches. So this sound experiment here is great for testing out different types of pitches and volume. So these sounds occur because of the way that the sound is carried through the water in the glass and the tapper here. So the sound is affected by the size and shape of your glass or container and how it is carried through the water in the glass. So the more water in the cup, the smaller or higher the sound we hear versus the less water in the cup and the louder and the deeper sound that we hear. And so this has to do with the sound waves again and vibrations that are being carried throughout these glasses in the item that you're tapping with. So that is why with each item that you did, it had a different kind of effect, where we said that our metal spoon here kind of had more louder sounds compared to our plastic, which had more quiet sounds. So this project's also really fun to test out with different types of glasses or containers. So like I have my measuring cup here, and when we ding this with like my pencil here, compared to our glass, it has a different sound. So it has a little bit of a higher pitch sound, and that could be because of the size of the container. It's lower to the ground than our other glasses. The glass could be thicker, but it makes a different pitch. So have fun with this project. Bring out different containers, test around, see if you can even play a song with your glasses if you really want to get creative. Just have fun and try to make a musical instrument out of it. Make a sound, make a song. But have fun with this project. Well, I hope you had fun with today's activity and now know a little bit more about your sense of hearing and about sound and sound waves, and also have a fun and easy activity that you can do in your kitchen at home. So be sure to check out all of our other videos and activities that have to do with your senses and for some more fun STEAM activities. Thanks for watching. Bye!